Hey everyone, it's your girl Bree. I come with a quick little message. God has given you the keys to unlock a lot of doors in your life. And some of y'all are just sitting on those keys that God has given you to unlock the door for you so that you can move to your greatest potential, so you can go to your destined path, so you can complete the mission that is set before y'all. But a lot of y'all is just sitting on the keys that God has given you, not applying them to your life on a daily basis, not applying them to your future, not applying them nothing. Y'all just see it. Y'all just sitting on the keys. I keep telling y'all, stop sleeping up on your own self. That itch you feel inside of you, that burning sensation you feel inside of you when you sing, when you dance, when you cook, when you clean, that is your business, baby. Birth your business. Birth your ideal. Birth the things that God has given you. That thing that's tugging on your heart, that's pulling on you, that's making you want to keep going forward. Release it. Release it. God has given you the keys to release everything that you need to release. Release what God has told you to release. He has given you the power. You shouldn't be in fear of anything. You should be able to release everything that God has given you, because He's giving you the keys to release it. Release what God has told you to release. Let that thing go that is trying to keep you stuck and keep you bound. Allow God to work it out in your favor. Allow these things, allow these keys to open these doors. God has given you those keys. Use them. Apply them to your life. Open them doors. Open that door for your business. Open that door for your relationship. Open that door for your family. Open that door for your children. Intercede. Whatever those keys that God has given you is to do, use those keys. Stop sitting on the keys that God has given you. Use those keys so that you can make a way out of no way for you and yours. Use them. Use every knowledge and gift that you are equipped with. Use it. And it is your season. It is your sign to birth what you here to birth. It is your season. It is your time to be on top. God said the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Baby, it is your season. Step into your season, baby. Use those keys for your greatest good, baby. Use those keys to get you where you need to get. Use those keys to open doors for you that man has tried to close, baby. God has equipped you with the power that you need inside of you to move how you need to move, to react how you need to react, to speak how you need to speak, to walk how you need to walk, baby. And I'm going to need you to step. I'm going to need you to walk. I'm going to need you to use those keys, baby. See, you've been locked up for days. You've been locked up for years. You've been locked up for months. So it's time for you to set yourself free, because who God set free is free indeed. See, God has freed your mind from bondage. God has freed you from bondage. You are no longer trapped, baby. You are no longer in lack of anything. You are no longer in poverty. You are no longer less than. Okay? Some of y'all was thinking that you was less than what you were. Some of y'all didn't want to admit that you are greater than what you are. Some of y'all didn't want to admit that you're stronger than what you are. But God has given you the keys. He has given you the keys to the street so that you can rip, whip, do whatever you need to do in these streets. So, baby, I'm going to need you to step up, and I'm going to need you to get you together, baby, and make something shake for you and yours, baby. In this season right here and right now, we're creating generational wealth. Baby, we're eating by all means necessary. We ain't nothing, let nothing hold us back, nothing or nobody. Whatever they did, whatever they said, it's whatever, whoever, however, whenever, why ever. We ain't clearing up nothing. We ain't doing no sort. We ain't entertaining nothing, but we using them keys that God equipped us with to get our business flowing, to get our messages out, to reach the people that God has called us to reach. We're aligning our chakras. We're standing in our ground. We're walking in our divine calling. We're allowing the Lord to lead and guide us. You see, all the doors that man had tried to close upon us, God has opened these doors for us, baby. It is our season to be blessed. It is our season to win. It is our season to be on top. Stand up. Take your rightful place where you need to be. I'm going to need you to get the things that God is giving you and apply them to your life so you can be a better version of you, baby. It is now. It is here and now. The time is here right now, baby, that you can take your rightful stand, that you should become who God has called you to be, baby, who you should reap the benefits that God has given you, Lord God, because God has given you some benefits, but you're steady getting in your own way. You steady holding yourself back. Release all that negative thoughts, thinking or whatever. Listen, your mama and them told you wasn't gonna be nothing. Release all that, baby. They hated. Your children prayed on your downfall. Release all that. Your children want you to fail. Release all that. Your baby daddies want you to fail. Release all that. Your neighbors playing against you. Release all that. God says, when somebody point a finger at you, they have 4 pointing at themselves. Learn who you are in Christ. Learn to take your rightful stand. See, it's a difference between speaking the truth and speaking the lies. You heard me? Because the truth outweighs any lie that anybody may be talking about or might be saying, baby. When you learn to speak your truth and be in your true, authentic self, God opened doors for you. God blesses you in ways that you don't even know. Some of y'all didn't even have the money to pay y'all bills. Don't even know how y'all got a roof over your head. But God has given you the keys to make sure that your bills is paid. Some of y'all was broke, busted, and disgusted, but God gave you the keys to turn situations and circumstances around for you. So, baby, guess what? Know who you are and knows who you are. Know how to take your rightful stand. Know how to claim and take your power back from things that are no longer serving you. Things that try to keep you bound. Things that try to keep you confused. All those people who praying against you, I don't give a damn if it's your kids. I don't give a damn if it's your mama. Cut their asses off because they can't go where you going anyway. If they're not on the same team as you, it's trying to win and get what God has for you, you cut them off. Because who God has blessed, no man can curse. And guess what? God has given you the blueprint of your life, baby. Guess what? They don't understand where you are going. They don't care where you are going. All they're trying to do is stop you from getting where you're going. And in this season right here, you letting go of those naysayers, those negative Nancy, those doubters, the one who's always twisting the story, trying to make themselves look good. We're letting go of all of them, and you be your true, authentic self. Take me how I am, but don't take me at all, because you're standing in your power. You're being who God has called you to be. Your throat chakras open. So that's why you can speak on being molested. That's why you can speak on being abused in a relationship. That's why you can speak. That's why you can speak on your mother trying to sell you. That's why you can speak on your children, father trying to taking your children from you and putting you on child support. That's why you can speak up on your baby daddy not taking care of his kids. That's why you can speak upon your landlord trying to take you out your money. That's how you can speak upon every job you went to, the doors being closed in your life. That's how you can speak on everybody speaking negative and hurt and doing evil stuff behind your back to try to stop what God has for you. That's why you can speak about all this stuff, because God has given you the keys. He has removed the scales from your eyes so that you can see things for what is going on around you, what is going on in your house, what is going on in your life, and what is going on in your circle. God removed those scales from your eyes that you can see those demons for what they are. You can call those demons out. You heard me? Because God say, when you know better, you do better. So God has given you the power and authority to call those spirits out. God said for you to come from amongst people who is not equally yoked with you. A lot of y'all want to stay unyoked with people who means you no good. You want to stay around family and friends who mean you no good, who want to tear you down, who steady talking about you behind your back, trying to make you lose everything, trying to speak negative to you because they jealous and they intimidated by you. A lot of y'all need to let these people go. Family or whoever, cut them off if they're not for you, if they're not trying to get you where you need to be, if they're not encouraging you, if they always trying to tell you can't do this, you can't do that, you let these people go, because these people are not for you. God will send you your true soul tribe, the ones who will encourage you, the ones that will uplift you, the ones who will make a way out of no way for you, the ones who you can call on will come in a blink of an eye. See, some of y'all, all y'all life, y'all been going through stuff with y'all family, y'all go through stuff with y'all children, y'all go through stuff with everybody y'all come in contact with. But guess what? Too much is given, much is required. And God has given you a lot, so that's why you go through a lot. Because guess what? Your greater, yes, Lord, your greater is here and now, baby. Everything that you've been through, baby, everybody gonna look back. They gonna see the stuff that you've been through. They gonna remember when you were struggling. They remember when you were going through with your children. They remember when you were going through with your relationship. They're gonna remember when you was going through this. But baby, guess what? They're gonna see how you overcame all those obstacles and all those things that was thrown in your face. When they tried to play with your children, when they thought that they was gonna break you, baby, you showed them. Baby, you can't break what you ain't built. You understand me? And they're not understanding why they told all kind of lies and did all kind of accusations, while your children was behind your back trying to sell their body, trying to do all kind of stuff. But God intervened. God showed you the things while they tried to stand up in your face and lie, family, friends, neighbors, everybody knew what was going on. They tried to stand in your face and lie about situations. And God had already showed you the truth. God already had to show you how they was doing stuff for attention, how they wanted to do this and wanted to do that. God already showed you how they was trying to assassinate your character to try to make themselves be something that they're not. God said he is taking care of those people. God said he's taking care of your enemies. God said he's taking care of your Judas. God said he's taking care of those naysayers that's in your life. God said he's breaking every yoke that is not equipped with you. He's breaking it off for you. God says he's removing these people out your path. No matter who it is to you, God said he's removing these people because they can't go where God is trying to take you. God said they're trying to set up a hindrance. God said they're working for the devil. God said they're trying to stop you with the enemy. So they're trying to use all kind of taxes and tricks and lies and all that. But God said the truth shall be revealed. God said the truth is his now, and he's allowing the truth to come out about people and circumstances and situations. God said it's coming out. And guess what? God said the ditch they tried to dig from you is a perfect fit for them. Because God said they're going to fall in. God said them same people that put their mouth on you, them same people that was lying on you, them same people that was trying to assassinate your character, them same people that was trying to say you wasn't this and say that, it's the same people that's going to spend up in and need you. God said them same people that's going to have to come to you because they're going to need prayer. They're going to need encouragement. They're going to need money. They're going to need strength. They're going to need some wise counseling. God said them same people who tried to hurt and destroy you going to be the same people that's going to spend up in and need something for you. My Lord. I say, God say, good job, his good and faithful servant. God say, because when they was doing all that to you, you were steady praying, you were steady fasting, you were steady and believing and trusting him. God say he's blessing you with so many new things. Say doors of opportunities is opening for you and yours. Say generational wealth. Say your children, your children's children, their children, the children's children is going to be taken care of for the rest of life because your obedience. God say you stepped into your divine calling. You're doing what he has called you to be because of your obedience. God say your name is in places your feet haven't touched. God said they got people looking for you. They got people looking for you to bless you. They got people that's looking for you to intercede for you. God said people is praying for you. God said you're not in this fight by yourself. God said he sent some angels to come and minister and war to you. God said he sent some angels to go out before you. God said because the enemy thought that he had you. The enemy thought that you was bounded. But God said he gave you those keys. And God said you're using them keys, baby. God said continue to use them keys to continue to apply the pressure to them. God said because they can't take the pressure that you apply to them. God said continue to apply. God saying every tongue that rises against you in judgment shall be condemned. You heard me? Every tongue, he says, that's trying to rise up against you, trying to rise up what you got going on, trying to do this and try to do that. God said he going to condemn them. You heard me? God said karma is his now. They wonder why they can't get ahead. They wonder why nothing ain't going good in their life. They wonder why they do this. Say karma. God said touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. God said you are a chosen one. And they thought they could come against a chosen one. And they thought that God was going to sit down and allow them to talk about a chosen one, to do these things, to try to hurt a chosen one, to play with a chosen one's children, innocent children. God said he's showing them better than he can tell them. God say every tongue that rises against you in judgment shall be condemned. God say every lie that was told on you, you being vindicated for me. God say because the keys he has given you is setting you free, and who he has set free is free indeed. God say you are free. You're free to go and do whatever you please. God said you are no longer bound. No chains is against you. God said there's no more snakes in your circle. There's no more snakes around your house. And there's no more snakes that can get to you. Because God said he has removed all those people. Glory to his name. Glory. Somebody ought to be shouting right now that God remove all the snakes out of their life. That God exposed all who the true enemy was in your life. That God removed all these people out of your life. Somebody say glory to his name because God is so worthy. He's the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. The King of kings and the Lords of lords. He said he shall go prepare a mansion for you. You heard me? A mansion with many rooms. And guess what? He gave you the keys to explore that mansion and go in any room you want. Try him today. Won't you try him? Won't you take the keys that he has equipped you with and use them and apply them to your life today? Well, it's your girl Bree signing out. I love you guys. Have a blessed and prosperous night. Peace.